Welcome back to my channel. I'm attorney Andrea, and today we are talking about a very hot topic because we are diving into something that could save you money and maybe even your entire business. We are talking about the benefits of setting up your LLC. What if I told you that something as simple as setting up an LLC could protect your hard-earned money and help you make more of it in the long run? Now imagine this. You've built your business from the ground up. Maybe you're a few years in, you've got some loyal customers, things are rolling, but then out of nowhere, someone decides to sue you. Maybe it's an unhappy customer. Maybe it's a contract dispute or gripe. Suddenly, everything you've worked for is on the line. Did you know that one of the most common questions people Google is, how much does it cost to sue someone? Lawsuits are more common than you may think. In fact, lawsuits against small businesses are on the rise. And trust me, defending a lawsuit is not cheap. The thing is, businesses are often easy targets for people looking to make a quick payday. And I've seen this firsthand working with some of the biggest companies on the planet. And I can tell you that the big companies are not the ones losing sleep. It's the small business owners who didn't protect themselves properly, the mom and pop shops. What does an LLC do for you? First, it gives you protection. If someone sues your small business, your personal assets, your house, your savings, your car, they are safe. That person cannot come after that. Same with your business debts. If your business goes under, creditors cannot touch your personal finance. It's like putting an imaginary wall between your business and everything else you own. Let's talk about taxes. Did you know, for example, the tax system was built in favor of business owners like you, but only if you set your business up correctly. Now, I cannot stress how important this is. If you weren't listening, listen. Everyone from the founding fathers of the US to the richest people alive today were and are business owners. The founding fathers even built a tax system that rewards businesses. Think about it. If you were in charge of designing an entirely new country from scratch, wouldn't you make sure that business owners like yourself got some pretty sweet perks, maybe tax perks? I actually have a family member who thought she was saving money by staying a sole proprietor for her businesses. But when we actually ran the numbers, she was leaving thousands of dollars a year on the table, money that she could have saved just by simply setting up an LLC. The tax advantages are real and can make a massive difference in someone's life, especially a business owner. LLCs also allow you to deduct business expenses, things like rent, utilities, salaries. Those aren't just bills, they're tax deductions that can reduce your taxable income. And depending on your setup for your LLC, LLCs can offer lower tax rates than individual rates, allowing you to plan better and even split income to minimize your personal taxes. Let's be real. If you had two businesses to choose from, let's say you needed a service, right? Are you more likely to trust someone who's just using their name or a legit company with an LLC at the end? I mean, I personally had to make a very similar decision. I needed a contract for some work to be done around my place. And I remember I was looking for someone that could handle the project for me. I found two options. Both had really good reviews, great recommendations, but one business was literally just the person's name. Let's say Tim. And the other business was TICL, LLC. I mean, both had decent reviews. Both seemed good at what they did, but something about the LLC made me feel like they were more trustworthy. They just had more credibility. It wasn't just Jane Doe. It was Jane Doe & Co. LLC. And guess what? At the end of the day, I gave my hard-earned money to the LLC because it felt more official, more serious, more credible. And it turns out I'm not alone. Most people feel the exact same way. The LLC gave me confidence that this person had their business together. And that's exactly the same trust that you can give your customers, your partners, your potential customers when you get an LLC for your business. And I cannot stress that enough. Customers are more likely to buy from you when they see that your business is quote unquote legit. Vendors are even more willing to give you credit, and investors want to know, no, they must know that you have set up your business for success before they will even think about writing you a check. Now here's where things get really exciting. What if incorporating your business opened doors to big money, big contracts, government contracts, and big corporate partnerships? Well, guess what? They do. This is real life. I have seen small businesses transform from tiny little operations into big time players just by getting this one thing right. Some of the most successful businesses have a handful of clients, but those clients are huge. I'm talking about government agencies, Fortune 500 companies, the kind of clients that can turn a small business into a serious contender on the global market. Here's the catch. Most of these opportunities are reserved for businesses that are set up properly. Setting up your LLC makes you eligible for government contracts. It opens up corporate partnership opportunities and gets you even better deals with vendors, saves you money. And I am not exaggerating when I say that it's a game changer when it comes to taking your business to the next level. Finally, let me ask you this. What is the number one thing that most small businesses struggle with? It's not marketing, it's not hiring, it's actually access to capital. I can't tell you how many times I have heard small business owners say, I just can't get the funding I need. Here's a little secret. Banks and investors, they want to see that you are serious. And nothing says I mean business more than incorporating your company. I have seen it over and over and over again. Businesses that are structured as LLCs or corporations have an easier time of getting approved for loans and attracting investors. I've had a friend who was trying to get a loan to expand her catering company and she kept getting denied. She tried different banks, she tried all over for several months. We sat down, we set up her LLC, and within months, she had the funding she needed to grow. And why? Because banks honestly see LLCs as less risky. You've got a structure in place and it tells them that you're ready for the big leagues. Moreover, LLCs can issue stock, making it easier to even raise money without giving up your control. Plus, they're more attractive to venture capitalists and angel investors. And when it comes to loans, banks are far more likely to approve an LLC than a solo proprietorship. So there you have it. We have covered the top 5 reasons why setting up your LLC is a very smart move. But remember, an LLC isn't the only option out there. If you're curious about the differences between LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps, please check out my videos here. Make sure you are setting yourself up for long-term success. Good luck. Until next time, I'm Attorney Andrea.